You look at each of these teams roster. Lots of guys who've spent tons of time in the league, Brent.
And these guys know each other so well, B.A. Whether it's this team or playing on other teams, they've seen these faces. They recognize the moves. We'll see tonight who can outthink the other.
Here are the five for the Suns. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Kevin Durant is out there with Josh Okogie. And it's Ayton in at the center position, locking down the middle.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
And stolen by Paul. Going all the way to the rack. And Durant with the big finish.
Well, great instincts of Paul there. Solid at creating havoc in the open court and then coming up with the steal.
The drive by Westbrook. Out to Leonard. Morris outside. It's George on the wing. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. And for Paul George, playing close to home on a title-contending team, it's a tremendous opportunity, Greg.
And back with the Pacers, he twice made the Eastern Conference Finals. But without a doubt, this is the most talented team he's ever been a part of.
And the standout skill of Paul George is the fact that on both ends of the court, he's going to affect the outcome of a game.
Booker, the pass to Durant. Goes back up. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. That one on Morris.
Unable to simply overwhelm people the way he did in college just because of his size, Ayton has done a much better job just staying patient. Great pump fake there.
And George is the kind of versatile player that every team is looking for, Brent.
Yeah, B.A., with all of that experience, he's able to switch on so many different guys, and he understands what it is they're trying to do. And then on the offensive end, he just scores in a myriad of ways. He's hitting threes, he's driving, he's dunking, he's making plays. PG, the complete package.
They get it again. Kicks it out to Westbrook. Here's Leonard. The Suns clear it. Outside Durant. No good off the back of the rim.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
George finds Leonard. Durant pulls it in. And Kawhi Leonard gets a whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
The Suns have gone 1 of 5 to start things off. Paul against Westbrook. Now here's Paul. Tight defense on him. Nice shot by Okogie.
He's not going to miss an opportunity to find a teammate. Chris Paul delivers.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
For three, George. For Phoenix, they've gone 2 of 6 to open up this game.
And the Phoenix Suns have been a completely different team since acquiring Chris Paul. He's the leader of this team, and he helps set the tone on both ends.
Durant, and it's slammed in by Durant.
Durant imposing his will, this time at the rim.
George with it, now guarded by Booker. Morris against Durant. Here's George. Drives to the hoop. And the jam by George.
And Paul George demonstrating how elite he can be. It's a little tricky that time. I love it.
Boy, the city of Phoenix really embracing Chris Paul as soon as he arrived.
Yeah, I mean, he's in the latter stages of his career now. But you would never know it based on how hard he plays every single night. He just makes everyone on this team so much better.
4 on the clock. Here's Durant. No good that time. Ooh, good work defensively by Morris. Here's Leonard. Out to the wing. Westbrook outside. Back to Leonard. The crossover. Pass to Zubac. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
And you love how Kawhi has developed this part of his game. Just able to find teammates and rack up assists.
Durant with it. He's working on Morris. The basket counts and one. He'll go to the line. A chance at a three-point play.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this. And the move that really shook up the NBA world. I mean, Kevin Durant asking and receiving a trade out of Brooklyn. Now, with this team, he makes them a title favorite overnight.
Now here's Westbrook. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Leonard outside. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. And there's the foul. It's on DeAndre Ayton. That's foul number 2 for him. Here's Leonard. And the dunk by Leonard.
And the claw striking once more. He can be a dominant rebounder at the small forward position.
Paul with it. Up top, Booker. Over George. And Booker the bucket on the assist by Paul.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
George outside. Pass to Leonard. Back to George. With the drive. And slammed it home. And a foul. A chance at another point at the line. It's going to be on DeAndre Ayton. That's good from George.
Now you look at the massive hauls that have been received in the trades with Paul George. That should tell you how valuable PG is.
Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter.
Fans, your brothers, Houston team.
And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. All right, guys, what stands out to you from the Suns in this one?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
It felt like they knew that there were openings in transition and just wanted to keep trying to feed that, get out quick.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Suns. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. DeAndre Ayton is out there with Kevin Durant. And it's Okogie in at the 3, the small forward. Over to the left wing. Paul passes to Booker. The kick to Durant. Here's Ayton. Outside Booker. Just 5 to shoot. The Suns need to get off a shot. It's rebounded by George. The Clippers trail. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thank you, Brian. Well, Paul George has certainly endured his share of criticism in the past, but he said, quote, "I can't worry about that. It comes with the job. I am who I am. They can judge me on what they want. I'm going to go out there and hoop and give it everything I've got." And guys, he brings a lot to the table.
No question. He is elite, Allie. Thank you. Pass to Ayton. Second chance shot. Back to Okogie. Now here's Booker. And here's Ayton. They shoot again. Takes the 3. And that one's good by Durant. Durant's got 10 points.
KD decisive that time, wasting no time, rises up and fires.
Westbrook outside. Pass to George. Back to Westbrook. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. Leonard for 3. Phoenix grabs the miss. Ayton's got 5 rebounds tonight. The 2021-22 season felt like a lost one for the Clippers. Kawhi and Paul George both hurt.
So true. I mean, but BA, those two together, healthy, are scary. A finals level duo. It kind of shows you how you can plan, build an awesome roster, but injuries can derail it all.
Zubac with the steal. Pass to George. And the jam by George.
And Russell right now playing heads up, looking for guys.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Morris against Durant. Back to Paul. Outside for Booker. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Paul's got 4 assists in the game.
You can count on Booker for some three-point efficiency. He might not take as many as he used to, but it's still dangerous.
To the middle. Morris finds Leonard. Wing shot on the way. 5 to shoot. Launches it. It's hauled in by the Suns. Durant with it. Guarded now by Morris. Left side Booker. Ball against Westbrook. Paul passes to Booker. Here's Durant. This one for 3. Offensive rebound. Aiden, no good. The Clippers have got nothing to go out of 5 attempts so far this quarter. There's a minute 12 left to play in the first half. The kick out to Morris. Fires the 3. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
And that's on the defense, giving him a decent look. That's his shot.
Now Paul. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Booker, the pass to Durant. Over Morris. It's Booker on the wing. George defending. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Westbrook against Paul. George left side. Leonard outside. Shot clock at 6. Westbrook, the pass to Morris. Oh, and a slam dunk by Morris.
And nobody putting out much of an effort to stop him.
Surprising in a close game, a lack of energy on defense.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game.
With the score, your Clippers 18, the Suns 20.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. One of the stories here, Kevin Durant. He's getting it done today.
He's been dominating down low. Gotta assume they'll keep feeding him the rock.
Oh, man, pouring it on right now, and why wouldn't you?
The two-way threats of George and Leonard in the wing pair. Morris and Zubats play together in the front court. And it's Westbrook in at the 1 spot. That's the group starting the second half for Ty Lue. And it's a completely new group for the Clippers. And as Westbrook gets older, he's indicated that he's not looking to change how he plays, Grant.
And that can be a double-edged sword, B.A. You love his aggression and confidence, but you wonder how his game will hold up as his athleticism goes.
And we're going to have a jump ball. Here's Ross. Kicks it out to Warren. Back to Ross. Over Plumlee. That shot missing. And it's the Clippers taking it the other way. Gordon outside. And there's the drive. Batum outside. It's Powell on the wing. For the lead. Down low. Plumlee. Powell finds Plumlee. Out to the right wing. Gordon against Ross. Batum outside. Out of bounds. It'll be Phoenix's ball.
Well, that's two teammates who need to reintroduce themselves to one another, not on the same page.
Phoenix has gone 3 of 4 from distance in this game. Ross passes to Warren. Back to Ross. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Yeah, that's a smart pass as T.J. Warren does a solid job finding the open man.
And we're about a minute and a half in the second half. Pass to Batum. Here's Highland. For 3, Gordon. Doesn't go that time. The Suns leading. To the paint. Here's Ross. Outside Payne. Back to Ross. Pass to Payne. And he lobs it up. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Gordon, the pass to Batum. Here's Highland. Tries the spin move. Back to Batum for the lead. Sinks the tray. And the Clippers lead by 1. All right, Brad, you're part of the front office. Take back the curtain a little here. What do you guys do that the average fan doesn't know about?
Well, the draft process is a lot more in depth than people would ever realize. And one of the biggest things, BA, that you have to take into account is what it is, not just talent-wise you're inviting into the building, but the character and how it fits around what you've already established. So taking one guy that might be a player that you think is a great player might not be great for the current team that you have. And so the layers, they run pretty deep.
And what a phenomenal replay of that impressive rejection.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
Ross finds Warren. Phoenix no good that time either.
2 minutes.
The Clippers have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
And it felt like Powell had the shot, but good job of feeding the open man.
Pass to Baisley. It's Ross on the wing. Over Gordon. Ross can't get it to go. The Clippers in the lead.
Yeah, back in the day when I was playing, the Clippers were always an easy win. Now, LA is consistently a playoff team. Boy, oh boy, how times have changed.
Batum's shot is off.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that, and that's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long.
Nice shot by Ross. 1:11 left in the third quarter. And your last year in the league, the 12-13 season, you played for the Clippers.
Yes, I did, and a great team at that. Blake Griffin, CP3, all in their primes. We won the division for the first time in Clippers history. Team record 56 wins. That year was big in the turnaround for LA. Good decision making. Scopes the situation, puts the pass right on the mark.
Pass to Warren. Here's Baisley. Now here's Ross. 13 feet out. Misses off the right iron. The Clippers have gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. To the middle. The rebound by Ross. The Suns trailing. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
And he lays it up and in.
That's a good look from Baisley as passing is becoming a bigger part of his game.
Powell outside. Gordon outside. And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. Clippers ahead. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
Substitution on the court.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. And the Suns going with a whole new group out there. On the court for the Suns, getting the fourth quarter going. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Kevin Durant is out there with DeAndre Ayton. And it's Okogie in at the 3. Booker finds Paul. Back to Booker. To take the lead. Up top, Paul. On the wing, Durant. From deep. It's hauled in by the Clippers. For 3, George. That shot off the mark. And Phoenix the other way now. Durant, the pass to Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
If there's a part of KD's game that goes under the radar, it's probably that right there, playmaking.
Ball Ball against Westbrook. Out to Leonard. Back to Westbrook. Goes up from the top of the key. Kevin Durant pulls it in. Phoenix has gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. Ball against Westbrook. Puts up a 3. And there's Durant. That one's good. On the assist from Booker. Booker's got 3 assists tonight. Up top, Westbrook. He's guarded by Paul. George for 3. Leonard for 3. And the three-pointer goes.
Sometimes tough to get out to that corner, and Kawhi sat there and made the defense stretch out.
Outside Durant. Pass to Okogie. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. It's going to go on Paul George. All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for Phoenix.
I mean, they've played some beautiful basketball all game. The passing has been impressive, and it's opened up things with their ball movement.
All game long, they've just done a great job of keeping the pressure on the defense and penetrating with the pass. They've gotten everything inside, and they've converted there.
The Suns have gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. Westbrook, the pass to Leonard. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
First personal foul.
You can't be reckless guarding Kawhi Leonard. He feels out defenders so well and exploits them when they overcommit.
He hits the second from the line.
And they need to play good defense here. That trip to the line helped and hurt.
Westbrook against Paul. Pass to Durant. And Durant with the big finish.
Love the way Durant just goes after the jugular there. He's used to nailing those game changers.
2 minutes.
Morris, a screen on Booker. George with it. Now guarded by Booker. And there's the foul. It's on DeAndre Ayton. That'll get him his 4th foul of the game. 1:51 left in the 4th quarter. Leonard passes to Westbrook. 6 to shoot. The kick out to Morris. The 3. Phoenix grabs the miss. Ayton's got 7 rebounds in the game. Durant, pass to Ayton. The kick to Durant. Takes a 3. It's rebounded by Zubats. Zubats has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Leonard outside. Kicks it out to Westbrook. Inside. Here's Zubats. The shot's good.
And you just can't draw that up any better. It's a pivotal moment in the game, and they go with the size mismatch for the layup.
Those and one plays can be real backbreakers in a close game.
Phoenix has gone 1 for 3 in the 4th quarter from range. Outside Paul. From outside the arc. Rebound by the Clippers.
I know it's about defending the post and the three-point line these days, but still got to be active in the mid-range area, and the defense gets away with one there.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
Here's Leonard. It falls!
And as a defender, you are left somewhat helpless to stop that. Leonard with too many moves in his arsenal and a flood of ice water in his veins.
Durant, pass to Booker. And they're pushing it up. Jumps up. Money.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
And he buries it.
Chris Paul has drained plenty of huge shots in his career. Easy to see why he's so revered.
Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
And And the second free throw, no good. Tough break there. Phoenix calls timeout. They trail by 4. There's 6 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. There's 6 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Durant's shot is off. So a close game sees the Clippers. All right, Allie, thank you.
set.
They did, and it showed, and it was fun to watch. Terrific. David, thanks. Tip-off goes to Minnesota. And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. Two big men inside, Towns and Gobert. And it's Conley in at the 1 spot. For the Clippers organization, GA, what do you think the goal is?
Well, it's clear to me, Kevin, get to the NBA Finals. The Clippers have never made it there. And I think a trip to the Finals is within reach of this group. They just need to stay healthy.
And so Gobert will bring it up for the Timberwolves. Passes it to Edwards. Pass to McDaniels. He kicks to Conley. Inside, Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
And, you know, Conley developed great vision in terms of the floor, and that allows him to spot an open teammate.
Now here's Westbrook. Pass to George. And it's Covington atop the key. A three from Leonard. Buries the long-range jumper.
And, you know, the improvement we've seen over the years from Leonard has been incredible, especially his three-point shooting.
And here is Conley. Outside, Towns. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Hey, guys, how about the dominant young career Karl Anthony Towns is having?
Very few can dominate like he can, Kevin. Towns is a monster. I mean, averaging a double-double every year of his career so far. So valuable in what he brings to the table.
Now, here's Westbrook. So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. And it's blocked by Conley. Here's McDaniels. Minnesota gets it back. And a new shot clock of 14 seconds. Westbrook against Edwards. The shot by George, wide open. Off target with his 3.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looks good from here.
That bucket in no time at all.
And this pumps the whole team up. Conley's shooting ability brings energy and excitement.
Outside Westbrook. Kicks it out to Leonard. On the wing, George. That falls. Nice speed that time from Leonard.
The wheel. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now here's Towns. Takes it inside. And Towns throws it down.
And no help on that one. Towns, long strides. Get all the way to the rack. Way to go, big fella.
Conley against Westbrook. The pass to George. Gobert pulls it in. Timberwolves leading by 3.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Down low. And Towns throws it down.
Capable of finding his open guys. Edwards getting better at improving his overall floor awareness. Nice to see.
And here's George for 3. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now here's Towns. He has 6. From past the arc. Conley's shot is off. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 4 on 3-pointers in the first quarter. Doing well from long range. Here's George. And then jammed down as he goes right over Rudy Gobert.
And you know what? For me, these dunks show exactly how great an athlete George is. I mean, sometimes you're surprised that the basket doesn't come down with the force he punches it with.
Now here's Towns. Here's Gobert. Tries again. Westbrook pulls it in. The Clippers have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Covington kicks to Westbrook. Second 6. Back to Covington. 29 seconds left in the first. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Outside Conley. 17 seconds left to play in the first.
Tough guy to stop when he gets it rolling. Edwards always trying to gain momentum.
Westbrook against Conley. Tries the spin move. Leonard attacking.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
Paul George, he's been the guy making things happen for Los Angeles.
Your Clippers Houston team. Let's give a round of applause.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. Guys, what's your take on the Clippers so far?
Coming in hot. They were sharp from the perimeter right out of the gate.
Well, the player and ball movement has been excellent. Finding space, operating in space, and when they've gotten open shots, they've knocked them down.
And so in the game for the Timberwolves, underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Hiding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Conley in at the point guard. Leonard the pass to George. Leonard looking over the floor. Outside Westbrook. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. They shoot again. The shot off that time. Towns with the defensive effort. And so Conley will bring the ball up for the Timberwolves.
And really, whatever your take on Russell Westbrook is now, you can't deny his place in NBA history. Voted as one of the NBA's top 75 players of all time.
Edwards drives in, and no good. And the Clippers will go the other way with it. George with the ball. Working on McDaniels. And George kicks to Westbrook. Spins. Gobert with the block.
And the reach and height of Gobert, it literally makes it impossible to score over him. He's able to get all over that shot.
Greg, it is impossible to argue against Westbrook belonging to that top 75 players list, isn't it?
It really is, Kevin. I mean, his career numbers and accomplishments speak for themselves. A very unique player, easily one of the best during his prime.
And the shot goes in.
When he gets room like that, look out, because he will score.
Westbrook against Conley. Outside Leonard, kicks it to George. Fires the three. Leonard, no luck.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide open look.
Yes, that goes in. Now it's a 4-point Timberwolves lead.
You know, with his three-point shooting and inside scoring ability, I think that's the key shot for Towns. In between mid-range shot, and he's pretty much unguardable when he's knocking that down.
And you can see he just caught a glimpse of the open man on the perimeter and immediately got him the basketball.
Conley with it to the paint. It's deflected. And in the NBA, Clark, one singular talent can transform a team, as we know. So if you could play with either a superstar scorer or a defensive player of the year, which would it be?
I think I've got to go with the defender, Kevin, simply because there are a lot more guys that do scoring at a high level than do defending at a high level. And if you have an elite defensive player of the year kind of guy, he can make a huge impact on your championship chances.
2 minutes.
George passes to Covington.
2 minutes.
Conley against Westbrook. Kicks it out to Covington. Left side, Leonard on the wing. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Leonard's got 7 points in the game.
Well, we know what a skilled passer Westbrook is, but you still got to appreciate that dime there. Very impressive.
And Edwards with the stop.
Wow, look at how quick he flashes to the rim there for the finish.
Westbrook against Conley. Westbrook kicks to George. There's 1:17 left in the first half. Leonard inside, working on McDaniels. He doesn't hit that one. Outside Conley. Towns up top, defended by Covington. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Towns showing you his unselfishness there, willing to give up the rock. His teammate has something a little better.
Westbrook passes to Leonard. Tries the spin move. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
And throw it down, Kawhi. That was nasty. Love watching him go hard and attacking with power.
Conley against Westbrook. On deep. Conley's shot is off.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Edwards dishes to McDaniels. Towns for three. It's hauled in by George. And now it's Leonard running. Here we go. All the way. Moving it up. Here's Zubac. On the wing, George. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach. All right, David, thank you.
20, the Timberwolves. 23.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You have to like what we're seeing so far from Kawhi Leonard.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of.
They've got fouls. Marcus Morris is out there with Plumlee. Then there's Gordon. And it's Highland in at the 1. That's the group starting the second half for Tyronn Lue. Prince against Gordon from 10 feet out. And no good. Trying to use the glass. Clippers trail by 3.
And last year, Minnesota had a tough end to their season. In their 10th playoff appearance, they made their 9th first-round exit.
Morris outside. Just 5 to shoot. For the tie. Drains the three-pointer. Morris has got it all tied up now for the Clippers.
So impressive, the fortitude, the will to battle back, but it did take a lot of energy to get here.
Yeah, you know, battling back is about staying the course, and their attitude never changed.
And it's Eric Gordon with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. I don't think the Timberwolves, Greg, plan on letting their playoff statistics discourage them at all.
And that's kind of the beauty of this squad. They're out to make new franchise history, not focusing on the past. Just keep evolving as a team.
Noel passes to Reed, and down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Exactly. I mean, when you're running neck to neck, those kinds of mistakes tip the scales.
And again, the turnover by the Clippers.
Minnesota basketball.
Here's Anderson. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Kicks it out to Prince. Here's Reed. Prince in the corner. Here's Noel. Pass to Alexander Walker. With the clock winding down, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Highland passes to Morris for the three. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Anderson right side. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here.
2 minutes.
Noel passes to Anderson. And he bangs it home with one hand.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
Gordon dishes to Plumlee. They need this one. Pass to Highland. Morris outside. Driving to the basket. And Morris throws it down.
And not a next-level athlete, but Morris has the ability to face up and beat his man off the dribble.
Pass to Prince. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Morris with a screen on Prince. Powell, no one around him. And not going to go. He misses the first attempt on the night. Here's Alexander Walker. Now the pass to Reed. And it's sent back by Plumlee. And he gets it back. Reed the pass to Noel. Plumlee with some nice D.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Powell sends a screen for Morris. And so it's Minnesota with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your...
And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball and how about the perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. And a look at the five for the Timberwolves to start the fourth. Two big men inside, Towns and Gobert. Hiding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Conley in at the point guard position. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Michael Conley picks one up.
You know, when it comes to the Minnesota Timberwolves, for so long, they've struggled to be competitive, but recently, I think they've started to turn things around. I mean, they've got a nice core. They got a taste of the playoffs recently, and now look to build on that.
And for the Timberwolves, Clark, getting the #1 pick in the 2020 draft certainly helped their turnaround.
Yeah, that's rocket fuel when you're trying to move up, and they got a good one, a special one in Anthony Edwards. That guy is going to help them take major strides forward. Oh, my finish! Good. Watch out now. Look out below. Edwards rising to the rafters.
Westbrook kicks to Leonard. Back to Westbrook, passes to George. 6 on the shot clock. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist. Westbrook's got assist number 5 here tonight.
And this is the way to stretch the floor. PG-13 with a good look from the corner, and he nails it.
To the right side. Now McDaniels. Edwards inside, defended by Covington. Edwards can't hit. Left side, Leonard. Outside, Covington. Outside for George. At Back to Covington. Leonard on the wing. The three. Can't get it to go. He's made four and just missed his fourth. And here's Conley outside. And it's rebounded by Covington. Covington's got his fourth rebound in this one. George with the bucket.
Really strong right there. George able to take the contact and muscle it up and in.
Outside Edwards. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. From around Jay. Here's Towns. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Covington's got his fifth rebound in this one. Westbrook against Conley. Westbrook kicks to George. Kicks it out to Leonard. To tie it up. Mike Conley with the rebound. Timberwolves leading by 3. McDaniels passes to Conley. Now here's Towns. And then jammed down as he goes right over. He beats a Zubats.
Man, how about the cool, calm, collectedness of Town. Helps him come through when the game gets snug.
The kick out to Westbrook. Outside Covington. Outside Leonard. To the inside. It's stolen by Gobert. Towns wide open. Another miss by Towns.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Outside Leonard. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
Opponents are physical with Kawhi just about every game. But as forceful a player as he is, he just doesn't seem to mind one bit.
And he doesn't let the pressure get to him. Cool and confident from the line.
1:03 left in the fourth. Edwards can't hit. And so it's Covington who brings up the ball for Los Angeles. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. Gobert the pass to Edwards. Excellent D there from George. Game could be on the line right here.
It's now or never.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Nobody near Leonard. Oh, wow, a huge basket to tie the game.
Boy, it's a scary sight when Kawhi Leonard starts lighting it up like this.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
16 seconds left in the game. George against Edwards. Gobert with a screen on George. Edwards passes to Gobert. Miss.
And everyone is counting on it. Gobert needs to be at his best here. It's all about execution.
And the second of 2 is good. That gives them the lead.
Yeah, that's a big miss right there. Now only a 1-point lead.
And the Clippers call time here. They're trailing by 1. 3 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
All right, folks, if you want a t-shirt, come on and make some noise.
Stolen by McDaniels.
Hands together for your Clippers.
And so it's the Timberwolves who come out on top here. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with the...
A matchup of two of the league's top centers tonight, RJ. These kind of battles are different than they were just a few years back.
Yeah, big men, they have really entered into a new phase of dominance. These versatile centers in the league, they can do everything. They can run the floor, they can pass, you can run your offense through them, they can shoot from deep. They do a little bit of everything.
Incredible athletes. So the opening lineup for the Timberwolves. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Conley in at the point. Minnesota with the ball. Coming off a Suns make. The kick out to Edwards. Towns a screen on Booker. Edwards a pass to Gobert. 5 on the clock. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. McDaniels can't hit. Edwards against Paul. Pass to Durant. With the drive. And Durant with the big finish.
This is how terrifying Durant can be on the drive, using those long strides and then taking flight.
And last year's outcome, so unfortunate for Paul and the Phoenix Suns, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., I mean, the best record in the league by 8 games. You know, it kind of seemed like Paul might finally get that ring. Just a heartbreaking loss for them against Dallas in Game 7.
McDaniels can't hit. Paul passes to Aiden. For 3, Booker. That one is off. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. Outside McDaniels. To the inside. Outside Edwards. Gobert with a screen on Booker. Here's Edwards. No luck on that one. Ayton with the defensive effort. Booker against McDaniels. Now here's Durant. He's guarded closely. Back to Booker. The turnaround. They get it back. Ayton got it. Good job in the low post.
I mean, come on, a 7-footer with a 7'5" wingspan. Ayton beats everyone to the ball and converts easily.
Now here's Conley. Down low. And the Suns pushing it up now. And Booker with the jam.
And this kind of play is only going to grow their lead, holding the other guys down on defense and converting on the turnover.
Here's Conley. Pass to McDaniels. Drives to the hoop. Here's Gobert. A shot to stop the drought. And Ayton pulls it down.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
Outside Durant. 4-3. Minnesota with a rebound. An 8-point differential.
You know, last year was all about forward progress for the Timberwolves. Recording their second winning season since 2005. Getting on track for future success. Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that fact.
Free throws good from Durant.
One of the most accomplished players in the game. Durant's sole focus is to continue contending for titles. Some big guys struggle at the line, not him. He's put in the work to defy that assumption.
Outside Edwards. First quarter of play, and just over 3.5 minutes in. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. What do you think the keys are that could help Minnesota continue to grow over last year?
Well, you know, there's always room for guys to improve their game. But I think it's really the intangibles. Building trust amongst players and becoming a more mature team.
Now here's Paul. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. It's Booker on the wing. Pass to Durant. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. All alone on the break. The shot by Conley, no good. The Suns leading. 56 seconds left in the first quarter. Call against Towns. Outside Edwards. Three-pointer. Towns down low. Is covered by Ayton. And Gobert with the stuff.
Just an aggressive move by Gobert, protecting the possession and getting the second chance look.
Pass to Booker. Lays it up and banks it in.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
Really unfazed. Throw his height right out the window there.
Here's Conley, outside McDaniels. The kick out to Edwards. Off target from three-point range.
Second personal foul.
Lets the three fly. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's the Phoenix Suns. They have a nice 9-point.
And please give a big round of applause for your Suns Youth Dance Team.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Phoenix. The Timberwolves trail. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. DeAndre Ayton is out there with Kevin Durant, and it's Okogie in at the 3 slot. That's the Suns 5 as we get into the second quarter. Now here's Edwards. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark.
Well, one thing you learn about Anthony Edwards, he does not lack for confidence. He wants to become the best to ever do it, and he believes he can.
And you see the ambition for greatness in Edwards. But, Grant, is he willing to do the work?
Well, B.A., think about this. He's a quick study. He listens to his coaches with curiosity, and he's driven to achieve the goals they set for him. Yeah, I think he can.
Now here's McDaniels, guarded closely. Edwards with it, Durant covering. Towns for 3. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Pass to Okogie. Back to Durant. That one drops for him. Durant's got 9.
So polished from the interior. Durant is terrific at utilizing his physical advantages down on the block.
Conley passes to Edwards. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring. Able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
You know, some have said those old school power forwards, guys like Charles Oakley, they're becoming outdated. You see that, Grant?
Well, first of all, the physicality in the game is no more. The way Oakley would hit you and bruise you, can't do that in today's game. And guys like Oakley are now playing the 5 position, and they're shooting 3-pointers. So a lot of it just is because the game has changed and evolved since the 90s when Oakley dominated.
Great skill level in the game right now.
No question.
For 3, Conley. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Ayton's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Durant against Towns. Pass to Booker. Okogie on the wing. Takes the 3. Towns with a rebound. The Timberwolves have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. Gobert finds McDaniels. Wasted no time with that shot, but it's off the mark. For Phoenix, they've got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Outside for Booker. Back to Paul. From downtown. And it's Gobert with a rebound.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the 3-point line.
Durant with a screen on Conley. Outside for Booker. And Booker with the jam.
And with his skill, you gotta forget that Booker is 6'5" and can get to the rim with ease.
McDaniels up top. Back to Conley. Beyond the arc. He can't hit that time. And Phoenix the other way now. Well, these Suns have had a successful past couple of seasons.
Yeah, I mean, they certainly know the greatness they're capable of. They can give you a lot of confidence out there on the floor, even against other elite teams.
Outside Edwards. Pass to Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
The assist.
This is Gobert going to work. I mean, he knows the inside contact can't stop him.
Ball against Conley. Here's Okogie. 1:24 left in the second quarter. Booker finds Paul. Now here's Aiden. Good D by Gobert. Outside Edwards. Back to Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
I'll tell you what, that cat was strong and physical. Woo, I'm not sure how you can effectively stop Towns around the basket.
Conley against Paul. Jacks up a three. To the middle. Back to Okogie. Just 4 to shoot. Ayton passes to Durant. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. And the Suns going with a whole new group out there. Minnesota's gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. And we've got 28 seconds left to play in the half. Noel. Oh, the jumper's good from inside 6 feet. Noel's got his first basket.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Pass to Baisley. Here's Landale. The rebound by the Timberwolves.
Suns foul. Jock Landale. First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Timberwolves.
Three seconds left. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen. Thank you, Allie. Good stuff. We will be
23. The Timberwolves. 14.
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. One of the stories here, Kevin Durant. He's getting it done today.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
On the court for Minnesota, Jalen Noel out there with Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Then there's Naz Reid. Then there's Taurean Prince. And it's Anderson in at the 4. Pass to Baisley. Here's Payne, and he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Cam Payne is the perfect example of how beneficial the G League can be, Richard.
Yeah, it gave him a chance to play real minutes, and it kept him sharpening his skill. Then he got to come back into the league better than ever. A true success story.
Here's Anderson. Pass to Reid. And it's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Warren.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He's still got a good outcome.
And the ball out of play. The Suns will have it. It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
Now here's Payne. Pass to Ross. Reid with the rebound.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Here's Brent. The 3 is up. It's hauled in by Landale. Outside Ross. Pass to Payne. Back to Ross. From the wing. No good on the shot. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Anderson with a screen. Blocked! 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Outside Ross. And the Suns miss again. The Timberwolves have gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. Outside Anderson. A rebound by Ross. The Suns shooting at 45% of the game so far. And he lobs it up top. Here's Noel. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Anderson with a screen on Payne to the inside to stop the drought. It's hauled in by Baisley. For Phoenix, they've gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. Outside Ross. And that one's good. Ross has got his first 2 points.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
Outside Anderson to the paint. Here's Reed, and he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
Those are the turnovers that have coaches pulling their hair out. Why do you think I'm bald?
For Phoenix, they've gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Outside Payne, pass to Ross. Back to Payne. 4-3. Hits the trifecta. Payne's got 5 points now this quarter.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
Man, their offense is clicking. Players, coaches, everybody, they are in sync.
Anderson with it. Warren covering. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Ross for 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. On the wing, Noel. Nice move. Missed inside.
Yeah, we're not used to seeing him get bottled up like that. Wow.
Ross for 3. Reed with the rebound. Reed's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Noel. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
A point guard getting up like that? Boy, that is special.
To the wing on the left. Here's Warren. Minnesota with a rebound. Reed's got 5 rebounds in the game. Anderson drives. Pass to Noel. Out of bounds. It'll be Phoenix's ball.
Substitution on the court.
Phoenix has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Booker for 3. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Gobert's got his 4th rebound in this one. Towns passes to Edwards. 4 seconds left. And it's good on the layup. Edwards has got 7 points in the game.
Yeah, just a solid passer. Towns relishes his role as leader of this team, wanting to set up his teammates.
And so it's the Phoenix Suns.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns U10 team.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. And so here's Phoenix. They led by as many as 18. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Kevin Durant is out there with Josh Okogie. And it's Ayton in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's who's out there for Phoenix.
Shoots the lights out. Booker has limitless range.
Outside Edwards. It's McDaniels on the wing. Out of bounds. It'll be Phoenix's ball.
Let's just say they weren't on the same page there. Not sure he was expecting that pass.
Outside Booker. from behind the arc. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. And here's Conley. Pass to Towns. This one for three. Drills it from deep.
Such an effective big man. Towns isn't just a post-up threat. He can hurt you off the catch.
Booker against Edwards. Booker, the pass to Durant. Paul with it. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Puts up a three. Durant's shot is off. And for the Timberwolves, they're shooting just 28%. Lacking confidence on offense right now. Outside McDaniels. Pass to Towns. Double team on Towns. And stolen by Booker. And now the Suns fast break. Oh, there's the alley.
The elevated playmaking of Durant. Passes like that really bring the team closer together.
Now here's Conley. Into the lane. Inside. Here's Towns. Hangs in the air. And Durant with the block. They recover it. Second chance effort. Towns finds Conley. Okogie pulls down the board.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
Now here's Conley. We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Edwards with it. And Edwards slams it in.
Doing what he can to help shrink the deficit, but it has to be a team effort.
Paul against Conley. Here's Okogie. Right side Durant. Back to Okogie. There's the three. Nails it from beyond the arc. And the Suns lead by 17.
When he has enough space, he's more than comfortable letting it fly from outside.
Pass to McDaniels.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Picked by Gobert. McDaniels with it. Now guarded by Ayton.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Well, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Here's Okogie. And that one's long. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Picked it.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Suns.
Tonight they got everybody in on the scoring. Had nice passing, which led to good looks.
Just solid play by these guys.
And as most people predicted, the defense, even though they were keying on him, had no answers for Kevin Durant.
A quality offensive outing. When you get it going like he did, I'll tell you, it's one of the best feelings in basketball.
Durant, pass to Ayton. That shot, no good. Ooh, great D that time from Gobert. Outside McDaniels. Pass to Towns. Outside McDaniels. Hauled in by Paul. Grant, wouldn't be a bad idea here to slow it down.
Yeah, coach is definitely looking for patience and execution.
And Ayton gets it to go.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
It's always nice to perform like this, especially in front of the faithful home crowd.
Outside McDaniels. 19 seconds left in the final quarter. Count the basket.
Just selling the defense on the pump fake.
Paul against Conley. Right side Booker. Over Edwards. Booker no good. So no problem for Phoenix as they get the win. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.
We have two defensive first teams tonight, Steve. Both of these squads fully engaged on the defensive end.
It will be a low-scoring outing tonight, but they all say it in all sports and in basketball, it works. Defense wins championships.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post-tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Westbrook in at the one.
Missing that one helps out all the analytical guys from the mid-range.
In the corner, George with it. 5 to shoot. Takes a 3. Phoenix grabs the miss. Here's a Kobe. Pass to Paul. Dishes it to Ayton. Good, and Paul gets the assist.
Just terrific at executing in the paint. Ayton has a nice array of shots to choose from.
Smitty, expectations have been so high for this Clippers team in recent seasons with the addition of Kawhi and the addition of Paul George and the other great parts around him.
They've got a lot of terrific players, Kevin. On paper, they look playoff ready. So those expectations aren't so misplaced.
To the paint. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Shoots the three. And Paul George with the three.
This speaks to Westbrook's high level of awareness. Understands when one of his guys is wide open.
Booker with the screen for Paul. And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That's his first foul. And the Clippers making a switch here.
First team.
Covington's checked in.
Coming onto the floor for the
Here is Durant.
Robert Covington.
Pass to Okogie. Shot clock at 6. And the rejection by Leonard.
This is the power of the claw in action. Kawhi Leonard using his natural gifts to gobble up that shot.
Okogie, the pass to Durant. Now Paul. Westbrook with the block. Inside, it's tipped. Outside for George. Clippers moving the ball around. There's the pass to Leonard. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
First personal foul.
That one on Aiton.
An offensive juggernaut and aggressive defender. Kawhi is just a total package, in my opinion. Brings a winning mindset as well.
And Kawhi Leonard with multiple finals MVPs, putting him in elite company.
GA, not many guys have done it ever. The only other current players, KD and LeBron. That should tell you just how special the claw is.
Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
So explosive with the dunk. Kawhi Leonard gets up quick to slam it down.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a
2 minutes
standstill.
remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Paul against Westbrook. Looking to end the run. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Smart move by Chris Paul, shooting right into the defender to win a trip to the line.
It's his first trip to the line.
84%. That's what he was able to convert on a season ago from the line. And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Outside, George. Here is Zubac. Kicks it out to Leonard. Outside, George. There's the three. No good on the shot. The Suns go the other way with it. Paul dishes to Aiton. Back to Paul. Up top, Durant. Zubac defending. Booker the pass to KD. Phoenix no good that time either.
Rare for him to get a wide open shot from mid-range and fail to connect.
And Leonard gets it to go.
Look at the handles by Kawhi Leonard. He has worked on that part of his game. He has his defender on skates.
Here's KD. Oh, what a play!
Putting a little creativity into it. Durant usually making it look easy, but not here.
Westbrook kicks to Covington. Outside, George. Three-pointer. George missing again.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
And it also shows you how difficult this game is. He's just a little bit off, but it can result in missing everything.
Sinks the three-pointer.
Out in from deep. I love watching Chris Paul read defenses and take what they give him.
Ball against Westbrook. Nobody near Leonard. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. And that's now 9 points for Leonard. For three, Booker at the tip. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Clippers lead by...
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns Houston team.
We welcome you back to Noche Latina, becoming an annual tradition as always here on 2K Sports, and always exciting. Guys, what's your take on the Clippers so far?
Well, they use the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
You know this, the team that dictates the pace typically rules the roost. We see that here early on.
Taking a look at Los Angeles. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Ivica Zubac is out there with Robert Covington, and it's Westbrook in at the point.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession. And talking about a franchise that has done a complete 180, look no further than the Phoenix Suns. Before 2021, they hadn't even been to the playoffs in 10 years.
Westbrook against Paul. Outside for George. And stolen by Booker. Fast break, here come the Suns. Throws it up high. It's tipped. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow.
And using that 7'5" wingspan, putting it back off the miss. One of Aiden's specialties.
Ball against Westbrook. Oh, and there's the foul. It's on Josh Okogie. That is his first foul of the game. In just 4 seasons, Phoenix Greg went from last in the conference to the best record in the entire NBA. It's been an unbelievable story.
And there's a lot of talent on this team, not to mention a great coach in Monty Williams. The future is bright for this franchise.
Kicks it out to Paul. Booker outside. He feeds it to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Sweet find there by Booker. All eyes on him with the ball. And Devin understands that. That has a nice feel for giving up the rock.
Westbrook finds Covington. Back to Westbrook. In the corner, George with it. And a miss there on the triple.
In this first half, he is really falling in love with the three. So far, not paying dividends.
Durant with a wide open look. Misses the three. Clippers trail by 5. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
For Phoenix, they've gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Okogie, and out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession.
Yeah, and I think he was surprised to see that pass coming his way and just really reacted too late.
Westbrook dishes to George. Covington against Durant. Covington passes to George. George missing again.
You know, we talk a lot about scoring efficiency. He's displaying the exact opposite.
Here's Ayton. There's the feed to Booker. Paul for 3. And again, it's the Suns missing. Clippers trail by 5. Leonard with the ball. He's picked up by KD. To end the drought, and George with the stuff.
I mean, he is explosive with his leaping ability. Paul George is well versed in finishing above the rim.
Ball against Westbrook. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Here's Covington. Kicks it out to Leonard. He dishes it to George. Shot clock at 5. Leonard the pass to George. Rebound by Okogie.
Hard to create space in that mid-range area. He would have been better passing that off.
And it goes down 2 points.
I like KD using his size to impose his will. That's a strong move.
Westbrook feeling it out a bit. A 3 from Leonard. It's good from long range. Leonard's got 12 in the game.
You just love how reliable he is. Night in and night out, his offense is there.
Kicks it out to Booker. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Akogi, the pass to Booker. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Second personal
Such an active shooter. Love how Booker gets defenders to try and be physical with him.
Devin Booker.
Both free throws good from Booker. And so Westbrook will bring it up for the Clippers. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Passes it to Leonard. Fires the three. It's hauled in by the Suns. Ayton's got 7 rebounds in the game. Paul outside. Outside, KD. Paul George with the steal. Got a piece of it. Paul with the steal. And that's it for the first half of that. Thank you, David, for that interview.
Your Suns, 21. The Clippers, 17.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Kawhi Leonard really has his fingerprints all over this one.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
So with Durant sitting on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. We've got T.J. Warren. Terrence Ross is out there with Cameron Payne. And it's Baisley in at the power forward. Front past the arc. No good. So the Clippers will take it the other way. Smitty, you can tell Norman Powell has worked very hard in his game.
You know, he just wants to excel at whatever assignment he's given. Kevin, he once said, I've been in every single role on a team, from bench guy to starter, so he knows how to give you value anywhere on the floor.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
Powell inside. He's covered by Warren. Plumlee dishes to Powell. Bounce pass Gordon. Just 2 to shoot. And it's Mason Plumlee with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
The Suns leading. Payne with it. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Pass to Landale. Kicks it to Ross. No good off the back of the rim. And Los Angeles guys shooting about 35% from the floor. Not much falling for them. Pass to Highland. Batum with the three. Gordon inside. And it's in there. And the Clippers lead by 1. Guys, close one here. No team getting a huge advantage.
Yeah, tooth and nail fight so far, guys. These sides match up really well.
Payne looking around. Warren on the wing. 6 to shoot. To the middle. Deflects the pass. Phoenix needs to get off a shot. And pushing it up, here's the Clippers. Now here's Plumlee, guarded closely. And the pass to Batum. In the corner, Powell with it. And again, it's the Clippers from deep. I've heard it said, Greg, a coach can't give you confidence, but they can take it away. What's the meaning behind that?
Well, players at this level are naturally confident, but when coaches are always critical, it can take you out of your game. Makes you just start to think a little too much on the floor.
Pulls up. And the Suns miss again. Here now, the Clippers. They're on a 10-2 run here, and an intentional foul right there.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. Suns trail by 4. Ball outside. And it's a completely new group for Los Angeles.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Here's KD. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. They get Russell Westbrook.
When Durant gets inside, 9 times out of 10, he's going to score or get fouled. For decades, the Clippers were almost directionless, but they found their place in the NBA, becoming a franchise that competes in the West.
Ball against Westbrook. Out to Morris. Stolen by Durant. And they're pushing it up. And the dunk by Booker.
The long arms and quick hands of Durant, jump starting to break.
And the West, you know, is very difficult. But Steve, for the Clippers, how much of their success is tied to their identity?
Kevin, a lot of it. They've become a hard-nosed team, hanging their hat on defense, playing together, making opponents earn everything they get.
Bombed up there for Durant. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Beautifully orchestrated play. You put Durant at the finishing end of anything, it's probably a good idea.
Westbrook against Paul. Here's George. Out to Morris. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Westbrook into the lane. And Westbrook throws it down hard.
Calling his own number, Russ is as confident a player as you will find.
Outside Durant. Kicks it out to Booker. Action coming off the assist from KD. KD's got 3 assists now in this one. Outside Westbrook. Passes it to George. From downtown. And they recover it. Back to Westbrook. Pass to Morris. Outside for George. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. And he goes big with the dunk right over DeAndre Ayton.
Insane move by Paul George, a high flyer who can create in midair.
It's all tied in Phoenix. And time to step.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns youth.
While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And on the floor for the Clippers here in the 4th, the wing pairing, George and Leonard. Robert Covington out there with Ivica Zubac. And it's Westbrook in a point.
Once Leonard gets going like this, look out. He's cooking and showing no signs of letting up.
Paul passes to Okogie. Down low. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Paul dishes to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
And this is CP3's game. He's all about trying to get his teammates involved.
Westbrook up top, defended by Paul. Takes it out to Leonard. Pass to Zubac. And stolen by Ayton. And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
3rd personal foul. First team foul.
Just over a minute played here in the 4th. KD against Covington. KD passes to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
And the all-around offensive game Ayton has is just fantastic. Capable of scoring in many different ways.
Westbrook kicks to George. Spins. Kicks it out to Leonard. Sinks the triple.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
Paul finds Booker. That one wide left. And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. They lead by 1. George passes to Zubac. And the dunk by Zubac.
There's a certain resiliency to this team, and you're starting to see it.
Well within striking range. Now is when you have to lock in at both ends.
Paul dishes to Ayton, and Ayton throws it down.
Just such strength on these finishes. When you foul Ayton, you really have to hit him to prevent the basket.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for Los Angeles.
Smart ball handling from them in this one. Passing around to get ahead of the defense and putting it in the hands of ready shooters.
And they've also been steady from the three-point line and doing a good job creating room for their shooters and then converting.
4 on the clock, and Chris Paul picks up the foul.
Chris Paul.
That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Here's George. Lays it up off the glass. And the Clippers lead by 2.
Big points as the stakes rise, so does George's impact on the game.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Paul looking around. He kicks it to KD.
Clearly a foul.
Fourth personal foul. Third team foul.
Good on the first, and that narrows the gap to 1.
Just embracing the spotlight and the chance to be clutch. Durant loves going to the line in these close games.
And you just knew he wasn't going to miss that one. Not with so much riding on.
Tries the spin move. In the corner, it's Westbrook. 6 on the shot clock. Rejected by Booker. The pass to Durant. Here's a Kobe. He's covered by Leonard.
Because of his
and here we go. A coach's challenge has been initiated. We'll have to now review the personal foul in question.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original.
The previous play
can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
You know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. You're double-checking, and the game continues on.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Alden.
Well, guys, over the break, I was able to listen to Teron Lou's huddle. This game is obviously close, could go either way. And he wanted to make sure that his guys were all on the same page, all staying with the game plan in order to close this one out. Kevin?
All right, thank you, David. Paul outside. Now the dish to Ayton. Paul kicks to Booker. The Paul. Nifty move. Got it.
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
To the middle. It's tipped. 41 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Now here's Booker. This is it to Paul. Shot clock at 6. Back to Booker. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
And here's Los Angeles. And here's Westbrook. Leonard with the screen on Paul. Outside Leonard. Drives to the hoop.
I mean, unbelievable. It's one thing to be talented, but Kawhi is clutch as well.
KD, a screen on George. Near the three-point line, it's Booker. Oh, that shot had a chance, but no good. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's good.
Tip-off goes to the Clippers. Now the opening lineup for the Los Angeles Clippers. The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Morris and Zubac play together in the front court. And it's Westbrook in at the point guard. Now here's George. Leonard outside. Clock at 6. No good with the triple.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it. What I like about the Minnesota Timberwolves, to me, they took a step forward last season. Finishing their highest conference finish since 2004, made it all the way up to the 7th spot in a very competitive West.
Pass to George. From the arc. Leonard against McDaniels. Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
You can see the handle of Kawhi Leonard so much tighter than it used to be. How confident is he off the dribble?
They grab their own miss. Gobert. It's deflected. They retain possession. George outside. Launches it. Here's Zubac. And he can't get that one. Good D by Gobert. Now the Timberwolves with it. Towns passes to Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Well, you can see Karl Anthony Towns now is beyond just looking for his own shot. He's understanding, let me make the guys around me feel good.
Now here's Leonard. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It goes on Mike Conley.
Man, good whistle there.
Looking at the progress Minnesota has made, many think the best is yet to come, Doris.
Well, they've made smart draft acquisitions, beginning with young Mr. Anthony Edwards, a big-time talent. And obviously, you've got to grow that young talent. That's exactly how you build a bright future for your team.
Now here's McDaniels. Rebounded by Kawhi Leonard.
Boy, that's the kind of look this offense is designed to create. That's just a tough miss.
Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Outside Conley. And Morris over to help. Pass to Towns. Zubac with the steal. All by himself. And the dunk by Leonard.
Well, that's about recognizing a transition opportunity when it presents itself. Nice job by Kawhi Leonard.
Westbrook against Conley. Here's Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Now here's Westbrook. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
You know the game plan is to try to keep Russell Westbrook out of the paint. The guy is consistently there over the course of his career. Nice interior finish.
2 minutes.
McDaniels, that's good.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
What we know about Anthony Edwards, he had a terrific rookie campaign, but he got better in his second season, both as an individual and as a teammate, guys.
Nice shot by George.
Oh, George playing through the contact right there. You like somebody who's willing to navigate traffic.
Outside Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
And in traffic, he uses the reverse to keep the shot blocker at bay.
What an incredible move. Not everyone has that kind of skill. Out to Leonard. Here's the 3. That's good. And so Westbrook with the assist. Westbrook's got 3 assists in the game. Well, what stood out the most in Edwards' second season, Doris, his commitment on the defensive end.
Exactly right, B.A., because he asked the coaching staff almost on a nightly basis to guard the opposition's best player. And though they didn't always give him that assignment, you have to admire his pursuit. This guy wants to become one of the top 2-way players in the league.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Pass to Towns. To the paint. Here's Gobert. Puts the move on, and it's out of bounds to Minnesota. Zubac with the steal. George passes to Morris. Here's Leonard. Back to Morris. Westbrook outside. 6 on the shot clock. Kept alive. George outside. Back to Zubats. And stolen by Gobert. And out of bounds. Los Angeles will have it. And so it's Kawhi Leonard making highlights for the Los Angeles Clippers. Hunting for...
Please give a big round of applause for the Pop.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Clippers.
Well, their hands resulting in plenty of steals in the early going, keeping the opposition there off balance.
You've also got to love how their defense has been contesting so far, denying shooters to this point.
And so in the game for the Clippers, the two-way threats of George and Leonard in the wing pair. Morris and Zubats play together in the front court. And it's Westbrook in at the 1. Westbrook finds Zubats. Doesn't go that time. Ooh, great D that time from Gobert. Last year, the Clippers finishing 8th in the West. However, they missed the playoffs.
Right, B.A., but keep in mind, they didn't have Kawhi for the entire season. No Paul George for most of the season. In fact, I thought Ty Lue did an incredible coaching job getting that team to the 8th spot. They just went on to lose 2 tough games in the play-in tournament.
Westbrook against Conley. Out to Leonard. Back to Westbrook. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Zubats. Now George. From outside the arc. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. The Timberwolves trail. McDaniels passes to Towns. Oh, it's Towns with the finish.
Wow, the size and speed of Towns, a natural-born highlight reel.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. And now that they have some time to get a little bit of rest, it's time for these players to regroup while hydrating themselves with some Gatorade, looking to gain a boost of energy as they continue to play in this game.
And staying hydrated is the only surefire way to do it. An athlete's body doesn't have the same power and stamina without proper hydration. These guys will be sure to use this timeout wisely.
And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
What a powerful rejection. He's not wanting them to get an advantage in this competitive game.
And they're dialed in offensively.
Sure are. Staying in attack mode and at the same time playing under control.
The Clippers have got none of their first 3 shots to fall so far in the second. George outside. Closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second. Gets the 3 to fall. George has got 5 points.
It matters not if you're staying attached and connected to Paul George. He's got the height and release point to get it off anyway.
Outside Edwards. Pass to Gobert. And the foul called on Paul George. That's his first foul. Well, Doris, Commissioner Silver has acknowledged that the style of play in today's game may have an added impact on players' bodies. How so, you think?
I think, Brian, it's not only style of play, it's the nature of an NBA schedule. We're talking 82 games over the course of several months strung together. It's going to challenge anybody physically and mentally. The wonderful part of today's science is we can have a greater understanding of that and when to rest and when to play.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Edwards can't hit. Well, you know the Timberwolves are a young squad, Doris. When will it be their time, you think?
I think, B.A., when you have a talent that is the anchor of your organization, which they have in Karl Anthony Towns, Cat is one of the most talented big men, most polished offensive players that we've seen in the NBA. Couple him with Anthony Edwards and Rudy Gobert, and I think you now have to start looking to be a consistent winner. I am anxious to see what this team does this year.
Leonard gets the bucket.
Kawhi Leonard, if you allow him to get to his spots, it's an easy score. In the painted area, that's easy money.
Outside Edwards. Towns Gets a screen on George. And the foul called on Paul George. That'll be a second foul of the game.
14 foul.
Now here's Conley. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Here's Gobert. The kick out to Conley. Shoots.
Boy, the ground Russell Westbrook can cover. It's incredible. The speed, the wingspan, breathtaking.
Rudy Gobert with a rebound.
Great contest by the defender, but that's a dunk you've got to put down in his face.
McDaniels with it. He's picked up by Zubac. Towns against Leonard. 19-footer. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops. Towns has got 6.
We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to keep a defense guessing.
Morris outside. Pass to George. Three-pointer. Oh, and another 3 for the Clippers.
Now, Paul George, a tremendous jump shooter. Squares up, knocks it down. The defense has got to be better.
Outside Edwards. Now here's Towns. The 3. It's rebounded by George. Morris outside. Stolen by Conley. Here's Gobert. To the middle. Here's Edwards. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. The Clippers in the lead. George outside. Leonard against McDaniels. 6 to shoot. Leonard attacking. Kicks it out to Westbrook. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. Morris can't hit. The Timberwolves have gotten 4 of their first 9 shots to go here in the second. Pass to Edwards.
A dunk contest. Go ahead, young sir. What a finish.
And it's good. But hang on here. The officials may want to take a look at it on the replay monitor. But
the previous play is under.
We're heading to the locker room. They're going to bring out the monitor and see if he got it off in time.
And while watching it live, it was hard to see whether he beat the clock or not. It looks like he might.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And the ruling is in. All right, Allie, thanks for that.
That's the end of the first half. With the score, your Minnesota Timberwolves, 19. The Clippers, 24.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. It's been one outstanding game from Kawhi Leonard.
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
They've got Taurean Prince, Naz Reid out there with Kyle Anderson. Then it's Nickeil Alexander-Walker, and it's Noel in at the 1. So that's the Timberwolves 5.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
Boy, guys, it wasn't too long ago that the Los Angeles Clippers were the worst team in the league, but boy, have times changed. The Clippers are now an attractive organization for some stars.
Morris, he's checked in for Powell. And the Clippers making a change here. Covington's checked in.
Coming onto the floor for the Clippers.
Timberwolves on D. 4-point game. They get it back. Slam dunk by Plumlee.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
No doubt. On the scoreboard, in the body language of the players, you can tell which team is in complete command.
I mean, a true transformation of the Clippers. They were that team that stars avoided.
They were, BA, but I think that started to change back in 2011, the trade of CP3 to the Clippers. It started this new era. Then the ownership change helped it even further. And in one summer, let's remember, they signed both Kawhi and Paul George. Unreal transformation.
Outside Covington. Fires for three. It doesn't go for him. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. Anderson finds Reed. Here's Prince. 13 feet out. Plumlee pulls down the board.
Cannot believe he missed that one. Ooh, I'm sure he can't either.
Pass to Highland. Let's go with a three. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. And the foul called on Nick Batum. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Anderson inside. Batum's on him. Here's Noel. And he jams it home with authority.
Woo-wee! What a big finish out of the backcourt.
That might be exactly what they needed at this point of the game.
Boy, as tight as this one is, that's a statement play saying, hey, listen, we're not here to back down from you guys.
For three, Covington. Anderson pulls it down. For Minnesota, they've gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in this second half. Pass to Noel. And he goes in for the dunk.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Oh, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving no doubt whatsoever.
Batum in the post. Prince is there. Just 5 to shoot. There's the triple. Highland misses. The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Down low. Here's Alexander Walker. And it's all tied up.
You can really see their confidence growing as this game has gone on. They have reason to believe now.
What I love is the heart, the fire, the tenacity. This is absolutely fantastic.
It's Covington on the wing. To the left wing. From deep. Sends it home from three-point land. Batum's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. We've got 1:13 left in the third quarter. Here's Noel. No good that time. And the Clippers will come the other way. Gordon, the pass to Batum. Back to Gordon. Pass to Highland. Gordon with it. There's the steal. And the foul called on Nick Batum. That's his third foul of the game. And it's a completely new group for the Clippers.
Substitution on the court.
There's 47 seconds left in the third. Here's Alexander Walker. George defending. Pass to Noel. Shoots over Westbrook. That one a little long.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
Morris finds George. Oh, and a slam dunk by Morris.
Yeah, really smart move by Paul George. Feeds a ready shooter instead of forcing his own shot.
Here's Noel. Lots of room. He squares up and sinks it. Noel's got 6. George outside. 3 quarters of play and a close one here. Clippers ahead. They're up by 3. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
What a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And so in the game for the Clippers, the two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Morris and Zubats play together in the front court. And it's Westbrook in at the point guard position. Offensive board, Gobert. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
Here's Edwards.
Well, not only is he a tremendous athlete, but Paul George is a terrific positional defender. He just uses that body so well to contest shots.
Out to Leonard. Morris outside. Fires the three. The rebound by the Timberwolves.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
The Clippers in the lead. Westbrook, the pass to George. Back to Westbrook. Conley with some nice D. The Timberwolves have gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. And he got the whistle on the end. In a game this close, they're going to challenge the call. Coach does not agree with it, and he wants them to take another look at the monitor.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the
previous play is
There's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
They're just trying to hold on to this lead, Grant.
And right now, you just can't afford to be careless.
Westbrook, the pass to Leonard. Back to Westbrook. To the inside. And there's Leonard on the assist by Westbrook.
Well, Kawhi understands that the team relies on him for consistent productivity.
Westbrook against Conley. Outside McDaniels. Towns on a screen. And he lobs it up to the rim. And stolen by Leonard. Westbrook with it. He's picked up by Conley. And the shot is good by Westbrook. And now a 7-point Los Angeles lead. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for Los Angeles.
Well, their D has been a major story tonight. I mean, those steals and putting pressure on the ball, clogging the passing lanes, impressive.
Another thing I thought they did well was pressure. They forced a ton of turnovers, turned those opportunities into points.
A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Here's Conley. Pass to Gobert. Here's Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
Oh, needing a bucket there. Towns doesn't hesitate.
Westbrook with it. George outside. Clock at 6. And the jam by George.
What great body control from the all-star forward. Paul George, so skilled at keeping his composure under pressure.
Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Oh, the young gun, Anthony Edwards with the big-time delivery.
And there's 1:45 left in the fourth quarter here. Leonard against Edwards. Releases. Out of bounds. It'll be Timberwolves ball. A 1:31 left in the fourth quarter. McDaniels finds Conley. The 3 ball. Morris against Towns. Gobert with a screen on Morris. Towns passes to Gobert. Back to Towns. 4 on the clock. Offensive rebound. Great positioning on the putback. And now just a 3-point Los Angeles lead.
Gobert is not fazed by these moments. He wants to be the man.
George against Edwards. So it'll be 2 free throws. And with this game coming down to the wire, they're quick to use their coach's challenge. Asking for a review. This could be a big call.
People were worried that this would slow the average. Previous calls in every game. The NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're at him.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch was going over with his team. He told them this is a game that we can win. It's a game we should win. We've matched those guys step for step. From this point forward, let's try to force them to play at our tempo.
Thank you for that, Allie. Outside Edwards. Going inside. And Edwards slams it in.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
Kicks it to George. For 3. Laces one from 3.
You can see Paul George is locked in right now. Big-time shots demonstrate his elite level in the NBA.
There's 18 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one. Outside Conley. The 3. Here's Gobert. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Well, if you're on the defensive end, you can't fall for Rudy Gobert's tricks. This guy is very crafty at using that up fake.
And he's unable to get the second one.
Just a tough miss at the line. They're down 2 baskets now. And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock.
Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. Edwards for 3. No good. So the Clippers win it. They played the fill-in. Allie, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA. Hey, Brent, tonight we got a terrific matchup in the backcourt. Let's rewind here a little bit, go back to when you played. Who were some of the guards you really enjoyed playing against?
What if I start with the list of the guys, Kevin, I didn't enjoy playing against? If I named Allen Iverson, Mitch Richmond, oh, and of course, Michael Jordan. Not the funnest nights at work, if you get my drift, but I did love playing one John Barry.
Looking at the starting five for the Phoenix Suns. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Andre Ayton out there with Durant, and it's Okogie in at the three. Out to Conley for three. Here's Gobert. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. Chris Paul picks up that one. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. On the free throw, no good.
An improved free throw shooter compared to his earlier seasons. Nice to see Gobert attack his weakness.
And rejection by McDaniel. Booker against Gobert. outside, Towns. To the inside, out to Conley. It's tipped, and that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession. Here is Edwards, just 5 on the clock.
This is what the coaches are asking from DeAndre Ayton. It helps when he hustles and works extra hard on D. After missing the playoffs for 10 consecutive seasons, boy, the Suns not only got to the postseason in 21, they made it all the way to the finals. So what a turnaround for that franchise.
For Minnesota, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Baseline try, and good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
And, you know, Conley developed great vision in terms of the floor, and that allows him to spot an open teammate.
Paul kicks to Booker. Outside for Durant. Minnesota with the rebound. It's been quite a turnaround, hasn't it, Brent, for Phoenix? Ever since they acquired Chris Paul in that trade from Oklahoma City, they've been a different team.
Yeah, and I don't think you can really give enough credit to what it is that Chris Paul has brought, along with the combination and relationship that he has with Monty Williams. I mean, that leadership with that young roster and giving those guys belief has elevated the play of everybody who's put on that uniform.
Shot by McDaniels, no good.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
Good on the shot.
So shrewd and elusive on the drive. Once Paul sees an opening in the defense, this guy goes into attack mode.
Gobert with a screen on Paul. Conley dishes to Towns. Out of bounds, Phoenix takes possession. The Suns trailing. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. I spoke briefly with Chris Finch. He's confident in their ability to win the battle of the low post. That's where he'd like to see most of the action take place. Kevin, I think we can expect them to pound the ball down low every chance they get. Let their big men go to work.
Thank you, David.
So, question here. How do you stop a near 7-foot guy who can handle the ball like a guard and shoot threes? I'll wait.
Here's McDaniels. Good, and the assist goes to Towns.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Ball against Conley. Booker in the corner. Launches it. It's rebounded by Towns. Timberwolves leading by 3. Edwards kicks to McDaniels. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got 6 rebounds in the game. KD passes to Okogie. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
A spindly guy. Durant has such great body control. Hard not to foul him when he carves his way in that deep.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
Pass to Edwards, and stolen by Booker. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Paul. Phoenix, no good that time either. Minnesota's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. From the baseline, and he connects with the jumper. KD's got 6.
That's a good find from Ayton, understanding the defensive scheme, and he just waited for his teammate to be open.
And there's the pass to McDaniels. That's tipped. Paul looking around. Pass to Booker. This one for 3. And it's Mike Conley with the rebound. And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for Minnesota. They trail by 1. And Durant sends it back.
Instinct, timing, length. KD, great D.
Here's Ayton. He gets it up. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Sun. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Suns.
They're contesting shots and have also come up with some significant blocks, putting a little doubt into the minds of the opposing shooter.
And they've sort of assumed control of this game with their pressure defensively. They've been into the ball handler. They've done a great job of swarming. So they're creating some turnovers that they're capitalizing on.
On the court right now, second quarter starting for the Suns. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Durant is out there with DeAndre Ayton. And it's a Kogi in at the 3. Towns for 3. Up again, and there's Gobert, putting it right back in. Gobert's got his second bucket of the game to go.
He knows his job. Gobert is there to own the glass and cash in on as many second chance opportunities as he can.
Booker dishes to Ayton. And a great assist by Booker as that one goes in.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Towns for 3. Rebound by the Suns.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
It's stolen by Edwards. So the wing on the left. And Edwards with the stop.
Flying high. Anthony Edwards, ladies and gents, cleared for takeoff.
Conley against Paul. An easy 2 points on the layup. Paul's got the lead up to 2 now for the Suns.
A nice move to create a gap there in the defense and get to the bucket.
Here's Edwards. He can't get it to go. The Suns go the other way with it. After being selected first overall in the 2018 draft, some teams question if DeAndre Ayton was worthy of that.
Well, it took time for Ayton to find his comfort zone and all of a sudden became a key piece that nobody's questioning much anymore as an inside rebounder, rim protector, a guy who can score at a high level when asked to.
Ayton, and it's off from three-point range. Minnesota's gone 0-2 from deep in the second. Towns kicks to Edwards. It's hauled in by the Suns. Ayton's got 8 rebounds in this game. Booker the pass to Paul. On the wing, Booker, over by Conley. Back to Paul. Just 5 to shoot. Suns moving the ball around. Durant just inside the line. And they get it back to the paint. Here's Ayton. Wants to get it to KD and does. That shot wide open. Durant's got 8 points.
Just doesn't second guess his shot selection, and for good reason. A lot of those go in.
Conley against Paul. Here's Gobert. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got 3 assists now in this one. Edwards against Booker. Outside, KD. Passes to Paul. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. The Timberwolves gone 0 for 1 at the line. This is their second trip to the line tonight.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
Conley against Paul. And Gobert kicks to Towns. The feed to Conley. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. KD dishes to Ayton. Pass to Paul. Over Conley. And it's off the back rim. No good. Clock management. This is where they can get a 2 for 1.
And Kevin, every opportunity counts.
Towns with the bucket.
And this is what you like to see. Big Cat using that size to his advantage.
Conley against Paul. And Booker kicks to Durant. And finished off by KD.
Oh, An aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock, and taken away by Paul. The drive by Booker. Inside, and KD throws it down.
And you can see why KD has won himself a couple scoring titles.
Towns against Durant. Towns, the pass to Gobert. It's stolen by Gobert. And a close game so far through the front. Thank you, David. And
21. Fans, put your hands together and get loud for the Jabberwockies.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. We've seen Kevin Durant really having a great game.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Kyle Anderson is out there with Prince. Then there's Reed. And it's Noel into the one. That's Chris Finch's 5 as we get into the second half. Now here's Payne. Tight defense on him. To the paint. Here's Paisley. Misses the layup. He had him with that bump fake. Timberwolves trail by 4. And it's Prince penetrating. That one goes in. Prince, did you have any superstitions when you played in the NBA?
Not so much, Kevin. I really had more routine, and if I got off my routine, I might be a little bit, nervous, but nothing superstitious and nothing that I can recall.
Here's Payne. Count it. And the Suns lead by 4.
I tell you what, he looks fresh coming out of halftime, if that possession's any indication.
Anderson outside to the inside. Now Reed still looking for his first bucket in this one. The kick out to Anderson. From outside, off the mark.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
It's good.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Outside Warren. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Yeah, that's a smart pass as T.J. Warren does a solid job finding the open man.
Anderson outside to the middle. Here's Reed. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see him get up like that.
Prince against Warren. Launches a 3. Reed with the rebound. Timberwolves trail. Prince, the pass to Anderson. Here's Noel. For the tie, got a piece of it. And here is Ross. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet.
Just trying to get his teammates some points. A good look from Paisley.
Minnesota's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Here's Prince. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
The Timberwolves shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game. And both free throws good for Prince. It's Payne with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. The lead is 2. A minute 50 left here in the third quarter. Ross in the corner. And here's Warren for 3. Minnesota with the rebound. Anderson passes to Prince. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
first personal foul.
Torian Prince has such a great motor, and the physical nature of his play, you got to appreciate that aggressiveness.
Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Gobert, he's checked in for Reed. Towns comes in for Kyle Anderson. Edwards has come in for Alexander Walker. And it's Mike Conley in for Noel. Paul kicks to Booker. 1:24 left to play in the third. And it's good, 2 points. Booker's got 5 now.
So tough to guard. Devin Booker combining that range with the handle.
Man, Devin Booker is a true shooter. A walking bucket, always ready to let it fly.
And the proof is right there in the numbers, Greg. I mean, 2 seasons in a row, he's been top 10 in field goal attempts. So he knows how, when, and where to get that ball up.
That's a 2 from Paul. And it falls over the rim and in. Paul's got the lead up to 4 now for the Suns.
Well, right now the defense completely uncomfortable in guarding pick and rolls with Chris Paul. He loves to dice up the D in those sets.
No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Another miss by Minnesota. Suns have gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% for the field. And Ayton throws it down.
And Chris Paul is going to find anybody that's leaning the wrong way, let alone leaving an open man.
Conley finds Edwards. Gobert with a screen for Edwards. The pass to Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Outside, KD. Pass to Booker. Shoots over Towns. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And we've reached the end of the third. Sun. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Phoenix leading by 4. And Phoenix looking who they've got on the floor. Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Andre Ayton out there with Durant, and it's a Kogi in at the small forward. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Kicks it out to Booker. Outside Durant. Puts the move on. Off the left rim and out.
Well, he's a guy that count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
Pass to Edwards. There's the lob. And Towns hammers the alley-oop through.
Look at the explosion from the big fella. Towns' game oozes athleticism.
Booker looking around. Over in the corner, Paul lets the 3 fly. Count it. And the Suns lead by 4.
And I love that move for this guy. When he's in rhythm, that's money.
Outside Conley. Down low. It's tipped. Fast break. Here come the Suns. Paul with the ball. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
Assisted by.
Now it's a 6-point Suns lead. And breaking down some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Suns.
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
And all game long, they've been finding blocks. They're focused on strong rim protection. This helps stifle the opposing team's offense.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Alden.
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch told the team. He said he just wants them to play faster. It feels like they've been too lackadaisical with the ball and that their aggressiveness just isn't there right now. Kevin, back to you.
Okay, David, much appreciated. Durant, that's good.
Booker's all-around game is really coming together. Nice play there.
Here's Conley. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Conley's got his first bucket in this one.
Well, he didn't need to add the spice, but I like it spicy.
Paul passes to Booker. Back to Paul. to Okogie. 5 on the clock. KD can't get it to go. Timberwolves trail by 6. Towns is doubled. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
Violation. Jump ball.
Out to the right wing. Edwards against KD. Lock at 6. Gobert with a screen on KD. Edwards dishes to Gobert. And finished off by Gobert. And he's now got the double-double. 10 points and 10 rebounds.
It's Gobert showing some guts on that one. With that length, a good bet to get off a good look in that crucial moment.
And Booker kicks to Durant. Ayton trying to break free. And Durant gets it to go. KD's got 4 this quarter.
That's a nice little 8-iron chip shot for KD.
Outside, Towns. Back to McDaniel. Basket good.
Well, that just scrambled the defense all kinds of ways with that great initial pass.
Conley against Paul. Booker is screen on Conley. Booker outside. And here's KD for 3. And Ayton throws it down.
And KD keeping his head up that time, becoming a playmaker.
1:10 left in the 4th quarter of this one. Conley's shot is off.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Ball finds Durant. Ayton sets the pick for Durant. Inside. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Ayton up there just to drop it in and take some of that rim with him.
Conley, the pass to Towns. Minnesota working with a new shot clock. Outside Conley. Back to Towns. Second chance shot. And Durant sends it back. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Suns moving the ball around. KD sets the pick for Paul. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Here's McDaniels. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Durant feeling it out a bit. So the Suns win it, and in the win, David, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks.
Don't flee to the